Hello guys, got a game of Rome Total War here. A 3 versus 3 with Mad King playing as the Brutii. He's got a couple urbans, 3 archers, and 6 cav. We've got Legion 22 here, who's got 4 archers and 6 cav. And somewhere hiding in the trees, we have Demon Soul has brought Macedon. It's got 6 Cretan archers and 14 mostly gold 2 royal pikemen, so he has very good infantry. On our team, we have RV Earth, who's brought his classic 5 archer, 6 cav army, with, I'm guessing, his cav general. Then we've got Titan Sparkus. Sparkus over here has got, it looks like a lot of Cretans. I think he brought 12-8, it's kind of hard to see. Pretty sure that's 12-8. And then right here, myself, playing as Anumidium. Right now, my name's Dragon Priest. At the time of this narration, I have, I think, 2 or 3 archers, 12 Armenian hoplites with almost no upgrades on them, 1 cataphract archer, and 5 gold 3 cataphracts. The cataphract archer is also gold 3. And the reason I took this, a lot of people say it's a waste of money, and 31k, not really, because no other unit's that useful anyway, so you're not really taking money away from anything useful. So I put it in this archer, and the only reason I just take this instead of one of these archers is because it doubles as good cav, and the archers on this are long range, so they can reach these Cretans without getting into danger. And a lot of people, because they're not used to seeing these guys in 31k, don't shoot at them anyway, so they don't get that tired just from a few volleys. And they double as good melee cav anyway. So there's that too to consider. I could have probably used it to kill this Praetorian. It's got 3 shavs. I mean, come on. I'm just letting the Legion kill my archers like a complete noob. But you know how it is. So this is a game Spartan commander who's spectating with all this cav and wedge formation. Good thing he didn't drop out or something. So that's why it's in Germanic Forest. Game with a lot of trees where everybody spends time running away from the trees to go fight in the open anyway. But it is a cool looking map. I like having a different background. So anyway, I am just going to rely on my cav. The infantry is just kind of like, just going to catch Pila, really. If it catches Pila, then it was worth it. I'm going to move forward aggressively and get revenge on these archers that Mad King brought. He's going to aggressively attack with cav, and I've got pikes right here. My cav's got extremely good upgrades. I am not going to run away from that fight, and there's a few units routing over here, so it could cause other units to start to rout. I got 1 cav, it looks like, with just the spearmen. So already, if all the spearmen died already, it was worth taking them just for that 1 cav, because they're useless for everything else. So Mad King's going to advance with his infantry. I'm going to kind of go back. What's going to make my infantry a little more viable is Sparky's 3 or 4 Spartans that he sends me. He's going to be able to attack with 3 Spartans because I've got 12 other infantry to just mainly just eat Pila and guard his flanks. They'll hold decently enough with Spartans helping them out versus this very small amount of urbans. He took a lot of archers and cav. And his cav is very damaged already at this point. So my cataphract archer's still in it. It's acting like a Cretan. Demon Soul's archers look pretty depleted. Looks like Earth is employing his CWV skirmishing tactics and taking his cav general all the way to the flank. His cav is still fresh, and he's just going to shoot archers from the flank, so they'll get a little more kills. Sparky's archers pretty spread out here. These ones in the back can't really do as much, but they might all be close enough to be able to shoot something, especially Macedon running around. Looks like Macedon has taken some casualties from archer fire, actually. They start out with 122 and some are close to 100, so they've taken a fair amount of casualties in some units. Now, bear in mind, Sparky's only got 12 Spartans, and he's devoted some of them to attacking Rome. You probably should turn them around because they're currently attacking backwards, as they sometimes do with guard mode off. Looks like he caught that. He's going to send another one in to attack that Pila screen, and we're really just playing the archer game right now. It's very hard to... we've got to be very careful about getting a really good opening in because we basically have... we're basically 2v3 or 2.5v3, however you want to interpret it, on infantry. But we have extremely good cav, so I'm just keeping them fresh, and I'm only going to use them when there's an opportunity to. I'm assuming that we'd ideally do it in a place where there's no Macedonian pikes, because these guys are very, very well upgraded, considering all the fucking archers he brought. A lot of people take archers these days in 30k, like a lot more than usual. I think that might be like Luke or Nadintu's in RV and Earth's influence on 31k rubbing off on the community. SPRV just took like 14 infantry, 20 infantry. But Rome's Total War's changed a lot. Part of the reason for this is there's a lot more pikes, and archers are better versus pikes. It used to be that everybody just took 14-6 besides like the Greeks and maybe one other person such as me. So as I was saying, I'm just absorbing Pila and archer fire. I really don't care if Legion just shoots my pikes with their archers. That's great. That's better than shooting literally anything else with archers, especially our archers, because we can just shoot Macedon with them. This is really just a huge waste of ammo. I wouldn't pay any. You could take this force of urbans if the Spartans weren't here, run them through, and maybe do a cav charge with a couple cav, and you'd kill all this infantry easily. No reason for missile support whatsoever. So it looks like Sparky's got what he probably wanted, which is a fight against Rome with his 12 Spartans. Demon Soul is going to initiate a Macedon versus Rome with Earth, who is mass peeling his Pila shield. So good job to Demon Soul for using Pila shields. Earth probably wants to be a little more careful because its Pila is kind of valuable. Right over here, a massive cav blob is initiated, and my cataphracts are just going to go charge right through and get a hilarious amount of kills on these cavalry with one fatal countercharge. We do have other cav helping out and some Spartans, which is good. So most of the BH team's cav force has been absolutely annihilated. Much of this is probably going to come back if nobody chases it. I'm not going to do it because I want my cataphracts to stay fresh. If you only have 5 units that are worth anything, you might as well keep them fresh. Mad King is only facing me and Sparky with just like a handful of Spartans. So, and he sent most of his infantry to fight these cataphracts. These cataphracts head-on. Cataphracts will beat almost any unit in the game head-on, besides pikes, obviously. So, if you just attack them with urbans and you don't have cav charging with that, then they're just all going to die. Which is why Legion's about to lose his general, especially with like the Spartan here. I mean, like, these guys are done for. And over here, we've got a very excellent opportunity to mass route Mad King. It's only 3 units, but it's something. Demon Soul is going to aggressively blob into the Testudos of Earth here. As you can see, it is very hard for Macedon to advance properly. Its units kind of get all fucked up. Legion's helping out with some urbans, but they're not actually fighting anything yet. Sparky's probably trying to mass route some pikes by using flame arrows on Legion. And right now, if Earth were to untestudo his urbans and try kind of like push his army through, these cataphracts are in a great position to decimate most of these Macedonians. Earth's already helped Sparky defeat Legion's army with just Greek city-states. My infantry is not doing shit. It's actually being helped quite a lot by Sparky, and I'm holding off Macedon with the shittiest pikes in the world, and they're losing, obviously. So Earth actually does that. He runs through with his urbans, and Macedon's pretty good right now. It's fresh, but there's like a chain route going on, so it'll just cause the morale to dip in the other Macedonian units with Spartans pressuring them, and with like 12 cav and GG3 cataphracts, they were going to rout extremely quickly. So all that's left are a couple Macedonian pikes over here fighting some Armenian pikes, and Mad King's remnant army of Urbans, which have done pretty good job slaughtering Spartans, actually. All things considered, my pikes can't really do anything, so they just chill out and defend an area. I send my cataphracts through, big blob of units come through, and they just kind of wrap up this little remnant contingency there. There's just dead bodies everywhere else, scattered amongst the rocks. And that's a good game. All that's left now is Spartan Commander, he admits. And yeah, pretty much speaks for itself. So it's very rare to see Armenia defeat Macedon and 2 Romes, especially when you've got Greece and Rome. There's a lot you could do to stop the cataphracts. It's only 6 units. And we have Greece, so I'm potentially outnumbered in cav, although Demon Soul took no cav, so the cav numbers were even. It's just that I had extremely much better cav than everybody else did in the game. So if we look at the kill stats, not surprisingly, my Armenian spearmen didn't do anything. They got good kills for what they were worth. They mainly just defended against Urbans, so if an Armenian spearman kills 36 Urbans, that's actually half a unit of a way better unit, so that's fine. Archers got okay kills, 60 is pretty good. Cataphract Archers got the most kills out of all of my other cav, so like I said, it's a pretty fucking useful unit if you use it as both an archer and then later on as like a support cav of some kind. You know, with 5 other cav that are gold 3, these Cataphract Archers are fine. Their armor is about as good as their Praetorian, their attack is high. Don't have a mace, but like I said, with 5 Cataphracts that are gold 3, it's not going to hurt that much, and it does a lot as an archer in the beginning of the game. So Armenia is okay if you have good allies like Sparky here, who sent Spartans. Only just 3 or 4 Spartans helped my infantry stay alive, although Mad King did not take a lot of infantry. That's part of the reason why he held out a long time but didn't kill anything. So hope you enjoyed the game, and I'll see you next time.